What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your boy DMR back at it again. Just coming here to share some stuff with y'all. Um, just some stuff in society. I feel like talking about this going on, man. A lot of this crazy violence out here, and it's just to reflect again on the reason why you should want to get out of the United States and all of this toxicity that's in the air. You know, I'm still trying to find my way too. It's hard out here when you're in a position, and I'm not the only one. You have a lot of people out here that's struggling to make ends meet, but they still have the desire to travel. But it's getting real bad out here, y'all. It's been bad, but it's getting more toxic than ever. Like, you know, you having more carjackings, you having more robberies. You know, it's just more of a reason for you to get out of here, man. But like I like always say, man, if y'all got the means to do it, then you know, make it happen. Like me, I'm trying to find something online so I can speed up the process rather than me waiting for retirement, which is in about like a while from now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just reflecting, man, cause it's not really good out here, yo. I mean, when you're here in America, the goal is to save money, get a skill where you can live abroad and maintain yourself. That's very important. Um, the other is try to, like, if you're in the army or you're in the navy or you're in the armed forces, make it work for you. Like, for example, on these jobs that you go to, use the job to get where you want to go at. Don't just work a job like me. I worked the job before, right? I worked the job before not having no goals or no real place where I really wanted to go until this age that I'm at now. I'm realizing that I wasted time. But I wasted time. I didn't have no understanding what it was about in my younger years. But now that I'm older, everything is very clear to me. I see everything like a clear book. I mean, everything is written. So I can't look back at the times that I lost. I gotta look at the time that I have left. And you may not even have that much time because the way you know people are passing away nowadays. You don't know, as I always say in my vlogs, I said before, you don't know how long that you're gonna be here. So that's why I say live today like it's your last day, but plan for the future. You know what I'm saying? Live your day today like it's your last day on earth, but live for the future. I mean, I have no other way to explain it because you can say I'm going to do something like me. I want to go on another trip before the end of the year. I can't. I can't make that. I mean, I can say I'm going to do it, but I might not even live up. I may not even get to that point. So, what am I saying? Always say God willing. Everything that you do, God willing. Because meaning God willing that if you make it there, then you make it. If not, at least that you gave the effort and you gave the intention that you was gonna do it is as like that you did it anyway. So that comes from having strong belief in yourself and having confidence and being positive. Cause it's so hard being positive in today's time, man. It's like Every time that you look on the news, it's something, somebody being killed, somebody being raped, somebody being stabbed. You got the war in the Ukraine. You know, you got all this stuff that's insane. You know what I'm saying? So it's just best, man, to have an exit strategy. But if you're not at this point to make an exit strategy, work on your exit strategy. Because people from the dominant society been doing this for years. We're playing catch up. And we're always the last that always get the information. People that look like me, we are always the last ones to get the information. You know, on top of your women acting crazy and toxic, along with everything in the society, that's even a triple whammy, because you would think if everything is funky outside your house, it's a funky situation. When you get in your house, you would expect it to be peace and calm. In some households, the man got to argue with his wife. The man got to argue with his wife as soon as he come home from work. You know, the house is funky and dirty. The dinner's not cooked. You can't even get a goddamn back rub because she tired. She don't feel like doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And or if your wife or your girlfriend, she got a job, she just get away. She don't feel like cooking. See what I'm saying? So it's man, it's like to get away from all this nonsense and this toxicity. I think I'm saying it right. Toxicity. You want a man, you want to go somewhere, man, if you can afford it, just go someplace and just live out your best life, man. It's like, you know, like suppose if you was 50, right? If you was 50 years old and you got the ability to retire in your early 50s or your 40s, you want to do that because you want to live your best years. Like somebody said, a lot of these females out here, they live their best lives in their 20s. They done had sex with Pookie and Ray Ray. They've been ran through like the Holland Tunnel. And when they get in their 40s and their 50s and their 60s, they want to find a good man. Like, I know this chick, right, I used to date. I'm not going to say who she is. She going on her 60s. She's going on 60, I think, this year. Or she going on 59, something like that. But she looked good for her age, right? But, you know, before this, she was out and about, you know, living her best life in her 20s, 30s, and 40s, and probably in her 50s. And when she gets 60, I want a good man. Or I want a guy like me that I ain't had no children, right? I ain't had no baby mama's drama, none of that foolishness, right? So you get older now that you want to live your best life. Now, reverse that on my side. I'm not going to say how old I am. I'll let y'all guess. And I got only but so much years to retire, that is, okay? It's really crazy when you think about it, because you don't, if you retire at 67, or if you retire at 62, you can still live your life a little bit, right? If you're 67, you're getting closer and up in age. Your body start breaking down. When you get 70, 70 is the straw that broke the is the straw that broke the camel's back. Because you 70 years old, that's when you get your highest pay of your SSI, which makes no sense. Because you 70. Soon they're going to say 80. If you can work 70, they'll say 80. You're going to be 75, 80 years old working at daggone Amazon or daggone at the spot I'm at. Your feet going to be hurting, your back going to be jacked up, you know, and you're going to be broke up. So, of course, they're going to give you your money at that age because they know that you don't have that much longer to live. So, when you die, they're going to take that money and put it in their coffin. That's common sense. Now that I see all this at the age I'm at, before you, I didn't see none of this. And this is, I want you to take heed of this. This is for every American. Black, white, Chinese, Asian, Puerto Rican, Arab, Dominican, all y'all. Pay attention to this. I ain't no expert, but I'm trying to give food for thought for you. I'm telling y'all, think about this shit. When you in your 30s, think about retirement. When you in the 40s, 50s, think about retirement. Because y'all can save yourselves a lot of pain. And a lot of my foreign brethren that's from overseas, whether you be Dominican, Mexican, Colombian, Guatemalan, Honduras, you from these countries, you from Arab countries, you from Islamic countries, you from whatever country you from, you come to America as your economic base. You use America to get to as the launching pad. You don't come here and get your family here and you getting involved in a system that's rigged. It's rigged from the jump. You want to save your money, go back home, build a house for you and your children. Let your kids understand America. That's very important. I don't have any, but I'm saying to you, I'm from this country. I understand this country very clearly. And what I'm telling you, man, is that you got to take your money and build in your home country. Don't come here because your children going to get turned out on that rainbow. And they're going to be introduced to gangs, although they are gangs in them foreign countries. And them foreign countries is far more, their gangs is far more vicious than the United States. But what I'm saying is, you can go to places where it's nice and you can get nice treatment from the women, and you know, if you live there. If you're on vacation, you just go in there to, you know, throw your feet up and come back, which is good too. And I want to touch on that. I hear some of these YouTubers say weekend warriors. Well, probably that's how much the cat can afford. You know, I'm for this. Any man that wants to get out of America for a week and enjoy paradise somewhere else, then you do it. Just understand that you're going to come back to the reality of the United States. Understand that clearly. You're going to come back and it's going to be funky in America. Because I done experienced that. I was overseas in a few countries and I loved it for a week because I got to come back here for my job, right? So you go overseas and you get a taste on your tongue of what it is. Only those people that live there can understand it, and that's from America that go there and they are expats and they live in the country. It's different taking a vacation and living somewhere. But at the same time, you have people that's living in overseas, they are doing good. You have people that got jobs online, they're doing good. People that got their savings, they're doing good. People that's in the armed forces that have retired, whether you be from Vietnam era, Iraqi era, the first Iraqi era of Saddam Hussein, the second Iraqi war, and the Afghani war, and you get your pension and you go. There's a few guys that I've seen on YouTube that do this, and they're smart. So again, y'all, I just want y'all to look into your retirement, look at the SSI chart, go on the SSI chart and check it out. It's very important that y'all do this because I'm going to tell you, man, in the next 10, 15, 20 years here in like America, you're going to have to work till you're 80 years old and the SSI gonna go from 80, and it's gonna say that you gotta retire at 70, 75, and your max is gonna be 80. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Cause I'm like middle age now, a little over middle age. So I'm not old, but I'm getting up there slowly but surely. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The generation now that's kids, when they grow up, it's not gonna be no SSI. That means that you're gonna be working for free and you're gonna be broke up. Another thing. For all you young boys out here doing this gangster shit and this and y'all girls doing this real BITCH stuff, understand this, yo. I want you to take heed of this clearly. There's no retirement plan when you serving time in prison. Let me reiterate that. There's no retirement plan when you serving time in prison. When you get out of jail, you have nothing. Your family's gone, you have nothing. You got to stay in a shelter and work your way back up, which you can do it. But what I'm telling y'all is this. Y'all Pookie and Jim Bug and Ray cats out here that's doing all this shooting and killing shit. Understand this. Nobody cares about you but yourself. The decision that you make as a young man will follow you to the day you die. Okay, I was a teenager getting involved in all kind of crazy shit until I realized it's time for me to straighten up my act, and I did that. Now I still got some bumps and falls, right? But what I'm telling y'all, man, and that's for anybody serving time. See, the thing about black people serving time and everybody else have a supporting cast. Black people don't have that. Nobody really cares about us. Nobody cares, period. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't care about your own self, let alone nobody else gonna care about you. So I think that we need to really take heed to that, man, and really understand that. Because other groups of people have a supporting cast. Their families left them with inheritance. They could go to the bank and their pop left them $15 million that he done saved up his whole lifetime for you. Y'all got that to fall back on, but only if you use it right and you know how to move money. You got to know how to move your money. But with that being said, y'all, I just wanted to give some food for thought, as I always say. And hit the like button, hit the share button. I'm coming up in YouTube. I'm still trying to get views. I need a lot of views. I need a lot of support, but I'm not monetized or anything like that. But I'm just starting out, y'all. So show your boy some love. Until then, DMR signing out. Peace.